Hey guys, Christopher Connors here again. Thank you so much for following me here on Medium, and thank you for checking out my most recent post in the series, The Formula That Leads to Wild Success, and in this case, today's post on Gordon Ramsay. This one was an interesting one for me because out of all of the people who I've chosen to profile so far, I knew the least about Gordon Ramsay. So it was a real learning expedition for me to try to find out more about his career path, what makes him tick, and how he's gotten to the level of success that he's arrived at. He loved football as a kid growing up in England. Even though he was born in Scotland, he was primarily raised in England. Ultimately had an offer to join the organization, the Glasgow Rangers, and started his career before he got hurt. He tore a cruciate ligament in his knee. That kind of ended his football dream, but it was just the birth of his cooking dream and becoming a chef. And so when I look at Gordon Ramsay, the two things that stood out the most to me were the following. Number one, his willingness to be true to himself, and you'll see the quote in today's post about that, and just how important that is in life, to be yourself, and then to stay true to the morals and the values and the principles that you hold dear. Despite his fiery temper and unquestionably his willingness to berate employees and not always treat people the way that we would maybe want to be treated ourselves, underlying all of that, and I'm not willing to necessarily look past it and forgive it, but underlying that is a tremendous passion for cooking and a love for what he does. And his passion just happens to manifest itself and come out in a little bit more of a different way than perhaps you and I might share. But he's always true to himself, whether it's starting out in London as a chef and moving around to Paris and coming back to London and starting his different business enterprises. He's really been a wonderful ambassador of somebody who keeps it real and stays true to himself. Number two, a tireless work ethic. And you see the litany of quotes in this article, the bevy of quotes, talking about how hard he worked to get to where he is. He makes no bones about it. If you want to be successful and if you want to live the life that you've always imagined, you have to work hard. There's no substitute for that. Thank you as always for joining me. Please follow me here on Medium. I'd love to share more stories with you. I have 3 more to go in the series here, The Formula That Leads to Wild Success. Check out all of my writing here on Medium, and please, at the bottom of my posts, you'll see information on my personal website as well as Twitter and Facebook to check me out on there. I love sharing these stories with you, and I look forward to hearing more on your thoughts on my work. Thank you very much.